Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from June the 17th to June the 23rd, 2018. This is for you coming from Cancer. Now, let's start with June the 17th, Sunday, and it starts miserably for you. Everything that can go wrong is waiting to go wrong. Gloominess, depression, unhappiness, either from the news or the people you're with. Well, what can you do? Don't contribute to all these problems. Be calm. Don't add fuel to the fire, because the fire is already wanting to get at you. Have a happy disposition. Talk of positive things. And if your plans and your program is all cancelled or postponed, don't show a tantrum. Just go hour by hour and tell yourself to stay calm. And that way you will diffuse this negativity that's waiting for you in the morning afternoon period. Stay away from people who contribute to bad news. People you know from the past, if they are troubling you, don't answer their messages. Let the hours pass. Your evening nightfall period is much better. That's when you can come back to tackle all these things, and you'll find solutions coming your way very nicely. And the people you meet, they are also global planets in the evening nightfall period. So go on to the internet. You're going to be very lucky on the internet evening nightfall period, and you will see, for whatever reason you are on the internet, you'll find whatever you want. And even if you are out with people, you'll be happy. There's music in the air, there's happiness, there's so much pleasure going on, and your evening nightfall will find many solutions for you as well. June the 18th, Monday, is a working day, and it's 24 hours of bad news. Morning, afternoon, there's aggression, there's provocation, there's clashes, and there's confrontation, very possible. Drive carefully to work. Even before you leave home, there's something's going wrong and being said, and so you're unhappy and you are angry. Drive carefully, and when you get to your workplace and when you get to your business place, tell yourself, I have to take the soft approach. Because if you add fuel to the fire, things are going to get terribly against you. You need teamwork, you need support on this morning-afternoon period. Don't antagonize people, don't be rebellious, don't say things which are very harsh. Take the soft approach and calm yourself down, and you'll calm the situation down. Now, blame can come to you. Well, things are just waiting to go wrong in this morning-afternoon period. So you've got to identify quickly where you are the weakest, whether in place of work, whether in business, whether you're having lunch with somebody, whether you're chasing for a romance. News is not going to be good, so calm down and wait. But I'm afraid to say evening nightfall is just as bad, depressive, frustrating, and all your plans being cancelled or postponed, and you are just furious because of that, and you are angry, and you may want to drink too much, and you may want to pick a fight here and there. Well, don't. Go back to the safety of your own home in the evening nightfall period, because nothing is going to be worthwhile. No solutions are coming your way. So go back home with the people you love. They will understand you. Or even if you're going to be alone at home, it's better. Don't make any phone calls because you'll retaliate. And just pass the time trying to be calm and happy. Hour by hour it will pass, and you'll go to sleep and wait for another day. So it's a miserable 24 hours for you. The last thing you want to do is to be aggressive, show your temper, or to end up being very gloomy and depressed. Wear your good colors, face your good directions. You'll only know that if you visit me for a 90 minutes Skype session with me one day, but we'll talk about that later. Now we'll go to June the 19th, and that's much better beginning for the morning-afternoon period. Not the perfect one, but much better. Now is very friendly, these planets, to you. They want you to meet important people, and they want you to get good news at your place of work, of promotions or more money, or of good news of status. And even if you're in business, you'll meet very important people, and you'll have the morning, afternoon to show off your capabilities, because the limelight wants to come onto you in the morning, afternoon period. There's a planet of anger around too. So don't show anger, use words which are soft, and use a tone of voice which is soft, and use a body language which is soft, and you'll get a lot of advantage morning, afternoon period. Evening, nightfall I don't like. Firstly, aggressive planets are waiting, and they want to make you aggressive. They want to create a fight of some kind or another. They want you to be provocative. They want you to be confrontative. Well, don't allow anything of that, but then it could be somebody else who wants to be like that. So you got to stay double calm in what situation. If I were you, I would just go back to the safety of my home, be with the people who love you, and they'll be able to cope with you better. But if you have to be out, tell yourself accidents are very possible in the morning, afternoon, in the evening, nightfall period. Accidents are very possible. Clashes are very easy. And breaking up is very easy in the evening, nightfall period. So take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, and diffuse the situation. You'll have to work very hard, but you can do it, because I've already told you how it's going to be in the evening nightfall session, and if you don't control it, it's just going to be terrible and not worth even going out. Let's go to June the 20th, Wednesday, and that's wonderful morning, afternoon period for you. All the good news waits for you, whether in job, whether in business, whether chasing the romance, in anything you plan. Wear your best colors if you can, and if you don't know that, you'll need to have this 90-minute session with me one day. It's a wonderful morning, afternoon period, good news, place of work or in business, and good news comes in many ways. So answer your emails, communicate with people, excite these planets to bring the good news to you. Evening, nightfall planets of ego are there. They're not bad. They're not bad because they're also being helped by your good planets who make their way to the evening nightfall session. So it's good to be out, mingle with people, be mixing business and pleasure, because you can meet important people. You'll be brilliant throughout the whole day with your imagination and your creativity and your originality of ideas. It's a wonderful day. It's how you tackle it. Evening nightfall I like very much, as long as you are not arrogant. That's the only thing. So don't be arrogant, be part of a team, and you'll have a wonderful evening nightfall period. June the 21st, and here are 24 hours of good luck. You couldn't be happier on this 21st June. And it's a fantastic morning, afternoon. Whatever you say and do will be received well. You will get rewards, you will get the advantage, you will get the status. So do your best morning, afternoon period. Take the lead by all means. These are planets that help you dominate a situation and take charge. Something very important is waiting to happen for you in a good sense. So go out and look for it. Chasing for the romance, you will get good news in job, in business, and having lunch with whoever, you are going to score very high points. So be busy morning, afternoon period. Evening, nightfall period, just as good. And now these morning, afternoon planets also travel there. So evening, nightfall period, you get very, very lucky. Lucky in romance, or lucky meeting people for business, or meeting somebody who can help you in your job. Go to the internet, because some of these global planets are there. And if you're on the internet in the evening, nightfall period, or throughout the whole day, you will get some very good advantage and good news from there as well. Well, if you're going to be out with people, evening, nightfall, you are going to enjoy yourself a lot and meet some very important people. Mix business and pleasure, because I see business planets there as well. Now let's go to June the 22nd, and that's not good in the morning, afternoon period. Why? Makes you rebellious, makes you want to be different, makes you want to go solo. So your teamwork goes flying out of the window. No good, because these planets are negative. So you don't want to be solo, you don't want to be rebellious, you want to be negotiable, you want to be approachable. And that way you will help your morning, afternoon periods a lot, because otherwise blame will come on you singularly. That means you alone. Because you want to do things on your own, you will attract the blame. So be smart, be part of the team, and stay undercover, because things are waiting to go wrong for you very fast. If you are impulsive or impatient or hasty, you are going to attract a lot of trouble. So don't take the lead, and let somebody else make the decisions. And hour by hour, morning, afternoon will pass, and you will see that you are not attacked too much. Evening, nightfall tells wonderful. There's one of this evening, nightfall period that's helping you in the daytime, and probably that will save you by advising you to stay undercover. Drive carefully as well throughout the whole day. But I like your evening, nightfall very much. You can meet very important people. And these important people can do to help your job or in business, or to get you new contacts. So make sure you're out and about in the evening, nightfall period. Dress your best. Mix business and pleasure. Go out with the people you love and be with the people you do business with or work with. One way or another, you get wonderful good news and advantage in the evening nightfall period. But watch out, one of these planets who make you rebellious will be there in the evening as well. So now and then you will show these rebellious things. Remind yourself, no, be part of a team. Saturday, June the 23rd, very fast planets are there. None of them are good. Well, morning, afternoon, very fast planets make you hasty, impatient, argumentative. So whoever you are with, and even if you are working or even if you are dealing in business, don't be that impatient and don't be argumentative. Don't take shortcuts, because you're going to make a miscalculation, a misinformation, and that's going to be bad news for you. What do? Go slow. Let your brain be faster than your tongue, because you'll want to say things and you'll want to do things without thinking. So slow down and control these planets. Communicate carefully, calculate things carefully, and don't argue and don't drive fast. Evening nightfall turns a little bit worse. Now the rebellious planets are there and the impatient, hasty ones also are there. So it becomes an evening of hastiness, impatience, impulsiveness. And if you allow these planets to do that, you're going to just make mistakes one after another. And so go slow again. Tell yourself, slow down in speech, slow down in action. Best is let others take charge, so that you don't have to blame, you don't have to make mistakes, you don't have to take the lead, and then you won't attract the blame. So let others take charge, evening nightfall period. Don't be rebellious in the sense that you become difficult, you become not approachable, not agreeable. I would rather just go back home if I were you and be safe in your own home, because accidents are also seen throughout the whole day if you're not careful. Well, that's the week for you. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during these 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years. And that will be based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms. And I'll face read you while we Skype as well. And so in those next 7 or 8 years, I'll go calendar year by calendar year, age by age, and tackle all areas of your life. So I'll need your date of birth, your time of birth, and you will email to me to all your palms as well. So with all that information, I'll do charge USD 50. So send me an email, send me a contact through Skype, and let's get down to these 90 minutes. And I'll give you many solutions. I'll give you your personal lottery numbers as well. Until then, thank you and good luck.